am here for the final live stream of the evening. I just find it on here. And what are the cards? Okay. First person here is the beautiful one for love. Okay, things could change around your love life for the better quickly with the Eight of Wands. And you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. You also have a Libra and a Virgo here. It looks like you got a Capricorn too. A little bit of good luck coming in. Somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And you could hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from. If you're looking to be in a committed soulmate connection, that is possible within the next couple of, maybe next couple of weeks, but you're going to have choices. So it's going to be up to you who you decide to end up with. But negativity is moving into the past. I would say for right now, explore your options. Vet love. Okay, you may be making a decision to walk away from someone or something that you feel no longer serves you. You have an Aquarius around, and your love life could change for the better quickly out of the clear blue sky. You also have another air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your love life, and you'll have choices. Life comes back into balance, and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. You also have a new journey on the horizon. Perseverance around love pays off, and you're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. Could hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't heard from in quite some time, and lay down the law, set up boundaries. If you're looking for a commitment, you got one on its way in, if you're not in one right now. Empress, General. Got money coming in. 9 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Could have a new business opportunity that brings in some good money and you pay off a bill of debt or a loan. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. You've got a Taurus and a Sagittarius here, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you should figure it out. It also looks like you may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and you're moving on to greener pastures just in life in general. Tanya, when do you see me getting into a relationship? Got a new journey on the horizon. Could be with a Capricorn, and it may be sometime early spring. Capricorn or possibly water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Soon, early spring. Georgia, love. Negativity around love moves into the past. A new beginning starts. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. It looks like your life is coming back into balance. Romance is heating up. Out of the clear blue sky, you hear from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or you're spending time with somebody you've been hoping to spend time with. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. You've got some opportunities here. You've got Sagittarius, a Libra, and a Virgo. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Cause for celebration comes in around the love cup being full. But you may have choices, which is always good. Simran, if I email my professor HK on Wednesday, if I can resubmit my first paper, what will his response be? He just graded the first papers, and the feedback to the corrupted file was that he can't. Well, at least he wasn't mad about it. So that's good. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that if you email him, he'll let you resubmit it. And you should be happy with his answer with the sun. Lydia, will Leo or Obed reach out before Valentine's? I'm not convinced. I'm only getting a 33% chance, yes. Love Tulip. What is going to happen with Robert and I? I don't feel like it's meant to be over. Well, there's a lot of deceit around the situation with the devil. I mean, the devil could be a number of things. I don't know what's going on in the situation, but it could be anything from jealousy to substance abuse to anything. And there's not a whole lot of room for growth, change, or transformation. The wish around the situation doesn't seem to come true, and it doesn't look like anything is changing for the better. Danger with a situation like this, well, you're going to have a secret or something gets revealed around the situation, which will make sense. And then that could change your mind about how you're feeling about the situation. But a situation like this, it kind of, it looks to me like it could be more that you're holding on to something, like rather than really believing that it's not over. I don't know what the relationship is or what the issues are, but the cards don't indicate that there's a whole lot of change for the better on the horizon. So I would be cautious with, like if your intuition is really telling you that this isn't over, or are you just holding on to it because that's wishful thinking? You don't want it to be over. It's like sometimes we do that. I did it with somebody years ago, and I wasn't even fucking happy at the end of the relationship. I wanted out. But when he broke up with me, we went back and forth a little bit. We went back and forth a lot. But I remember feeling, even though I was unhappy with the relationship, I felt like it was more painful to let him go. So I was kind of holding on to something that I knew wasn't working anyway. So I would be careful with, try to figure out how it is that you're really feeling. Kira, after a week of John not contacting me, I decided to delete him from Facebook. And less than a day later, he sent me a friend request. Why? That always happens. Always. Because it's fucking annoying. But this is the way it works. It's like if you delete somebody's phone number, you hear from them. Really frustrating. But when you decide that you don't want, this is not what I want, I'm not putting in time where something is not moving forward. This doesn't bring me happiness. I'm making the decision to get rid of it. That other person feels that energy. So now he's looking for growth, change, and transformation. You may see him try to contact you with an offer that would be hard to turn down, looking for a new journey, wanting things to move forward, and more prepared. I am shocked that this guy did that because he was so into you and he was so such a gentleman about it, and he seemed really legit. If something came up in his life that for a week he had to, leave town, whatever, he should have told you. There should have been contact. So I'm not going to make any excuses for that shitty behavior, but that's just the way the energy works. And it works like that with everybody all the time. Or as soon as you start dating somebody else, the last person comes back. Happens all the time. It's really fucking annoying. But he doesn't want things to end. He's still looking to be in your life. But you may be feeling like, you know what? I've been down this type of a road with people before, and I'm not going to do it anymore. And if you felt that way, I wouldn't blame you. And then he'll be the one that's sorry. Like, he's kind of a little bit more laid back about the situation. Could be feeling a little bit more like, well, it hasn't been that long. I'll contact her. I'll reach out to her at some point. We'll get together again. I don't like that. A week is a long time. But now he may try to contact you somehow. I mean, if you don't accept his request, that's different. But I think you did the right thing by deleting him. T-Vet, me and Jay the Aquarius. It looks like you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around the situation. You also have cause for celebration coming in. You might need to lay down the law, set up a little bit of boundaries. And it looks like with the Four of Wands, they could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Things could change for the better for you quickly. Oh, it's substance abuse. I would be careful with substance abusers. Not because they can't get help. They can get help. It's just a very long and winding road, unfortunately. Kira, next week for good and bad. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that may make you feel relieved. You could have a Virgo come in. You may feel like not much is changing for the better quickly. You could also be feeling a little hurt by whatever's gone on recently. And you may feel like romance has kind of run out. But you do have nice money coming in. You could have a water sign around, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could reconnect with an old friend or somebody from your past may show up. You could be spending time with a Libra, or you might see good karma come back to your life. A new journey's on the horizon. It's not a bad week. Not a bad week. Miss J, I have a Cancer's plan of action towards me between now and Tuesday. He's undecided. Two of Swords is in reverse. And you may feel like he's a liar. You might not be liking him. With the Devil, you may feel like he's a liar. He may give you some kind of like bullshit excuse. And you could feel like the whole thing is kind of unsuccessful. I would say you could hear from him, but I wouldn't expect much else between now and Tuesday. Love Tulip, love for the next 6 months. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your love life. You might make a decision to walk away from this situation if you feel like it's just not worth it. It may be hurtful or heartbreaking, but you'll get through it. And the hard work that you put in to love will come back to you in the next relationship. It looks like being guided by the divine could be bringing in the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Anxiety moves into the past around love. I think your love life's moving forward. That's what I think is going to happen. Mario, the next 7 days. Next 7 days look pretty good. You're no longer holding yourself back. You might feel like life is starting to move forward. You could have a little road trip. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence makes you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Maybe establishing strong business opportunities, partners, contacts, whatever it is, it's positive. Could be planning a little bit of travel. And you got a new journey on the horizon. Question 2, you were right. She's playing games. I was asking her about the kids, and she reads the message, and she doesn't respond. You may be getting annoyed with her with the King of Swords. You might lay down the law with her because, you know, it's one thing to play games, but it's another thing when the kids are involved. You know what I mean? Like, whatever the question is that pertains to the kids, she should answer it. It looks like, I don't think that you're going to have an argument. I think you just might say something to her, and I think that she'll respond to it well. I think she knows it's not right for her to do that, but she tries to play games because she wants you to, like, run after her. And she shouldn't do it when it pertains to the kids, though. That's the thing. You know, I mean, you're their father. It's like she's making you wait. Whatever the question was or whatever the situation is, it's not like super serious. So she feels like she can get away with it. It's not right. Julie, how does work go for me next? Good. You got some good karma coming in. Stepping into your own strength and your own self-confidence brings in cause for celebration. A wish comes true and you're feeling very ambitious. Work should be going well for you. Davy, general. You could be getting better compensated or better respected around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're no longer holding yourself back. The Sagittarius and a Scorpio that show up could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that makes you feel relief. An argument or a disagreement will resolve itself and move into the past. The world is at your feet. Could be entering a committed relationship on the horizon, and with the Four of Swords, you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that serves you well. Good. I'm glad you deleted his request. Good. You know, I'm glad. I'm glad because it kind of puts you like at another level. You know, I'm tired, you know, of like those situations, not calling, not showing up. I mean, it's fuck it. I remember years ago, I think it may have been when I was hanging out with that guy, Matt. I remember going through a period of time where I wasn't speaking to him and feeling relieved. It's like I knew I wasn't talking to him. I knew that I wasn't going to wait for the phone to ring because he wasn't going to call me. So it was just like relieving. Love Tulip, love reading for Daniel and I. He wants something serious. See, what bothers me about when people throw that word around, you can't make something serious. Like, you can't say, okay, I want you and I to date. I want it to be serious. It has to become serious over time. So I always get nervous when people, not, you know, like people set their, it's, they instead of going with the flow and seeing what could happen, setting expectations that just may not be, that just might not be there. And, you know, it's like almost like sets you up for like a, to be let down. How do you know if something's going to be serious until you're in the relationship? You know what I'm saying? I can understand this person looking for a commitment or wanting to be stable, but you don't know that you're going to be serious until you're in the relationship. I had one of my friends in high school. He really liked this girl. I mean, he was really into her. Really into her. And we were like, ah, there's no way she's dating him. Anyway, she started dating him. And not long into the relationship, like a couple of weeks, and he could not fucking stand her anymore. And you would never have thought that. You would have thought, if you knew the two of them, oh God, he's going to be in love with her forever. But he couldn't wait to get away from her. Anyhow, so point being is that you can't really decide something's going to be serious until you enter the relationship. Now, what it looks like here is the relationship is already out of balance with the Six of Pentacles. So I don't know if that's because he wants more than you're ready for, or he's, you know, has built up something in his head like that. This is just, it's not that great. Like it's him, so I don't really care because like it's not you feeling bad. Like this would be him putting in too much effort. And then that may send the relationship out of balance and you might not be so into it because he might be more into it than you. However, there is the opportunity for a new beginning. Being guided by the divine, communication picks up. You got to get through this old hurt. Once that moves into the past, what is he an Aries? You got an Aries here. If he's an Aries, I would say there is happiness that comes in. It just might take a minute to get there. I don't know that the two of you are on the exact same page. I think he may want to dive in a little bit too fast, and you might get a little turned off. But let's see what happens. I mean, I wouldn't cut him out totally. I would give him a chance. I just think being a little bit more realistic about what the expectations could be if you're just coming out of this other situation. Oh, Anthony. It's called Sputnik, and it made you dizzy. That's terrible. Well, I'm glad you're here today. Simran, what good news is coming my way in the next 3 months? You may be making a decision to go back to school or learn a new area of study, something that's different from what you're doing now. And it doesn't have to be like a college thing. It could be like taking a cooking class or learning how to, I don't know, paint. Actually, it could be a creative hobby. It does look like you have good news that comes in around money and finances. There may be good news about a venture on the horizon that may be a little bit exciting in nature. And there could be some news about travel or potential about travel. Julie, can you tell me about the guy, Jay, that I met on the site? Is he the Aquarius that you were talking about? Another distance, Ohio. Okay, let's see. Is Jay the Aquarius? He is. Nice guy, and he's got lots of potential. There's plenty of potential with the Four of Wands. He's got money, Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. He may enjoy travel. He could be a little indecisive, but he's a good guy. He's intuitive. He's very hardworking. He loves to learn. He's quite ambitious. I would, investigate it. Ohio, I mean, yeah, it's far, but it could be even somebody to talk to now, like talking to him, talking to that other guy, having new energy around you. I just think it's good. I always feel like when there's more people around, it calls in other people. So it's like when people are like slow and stagnant and they're kind of going through a drought, so to speak, nobody comes in for months and months. At least with this, even if it doesn't go anywhere, it could bring in other energy. So I like it. Tarot TV. Why have Orion been quiet this weekend? Overthinking. Taking time to himself, overthinking. Feels a little bit burdened and weighed down by the weight of the world. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and they just may need some alone time. Kira, tomorrow. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You got a Capricorn around. You have a Taurus around. You might be feeling undecided about something or someone. Looks like a disappointment moves into the past. You're listening to your intuition, and success comes in around money or finances. Not a bad day. Davy for love. You've got plenty of energy coming in here. So it looks like your life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You're headed towards the 10 cups being full. You could be also picking up business partners or business contacts. The world is at your feet. Love life moves forward. You got a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you have a Capricorn, and the next relationship that you enter should be well balanced, well functioning, and you get out of it what you put into it. Kevin, anything going on this week in love? Well, you do have a wish, put it out into the universe. But it looks like things may be a little bit stuck, or you may be overthinking things. I'm going to say that I don't think that much is happening this weekend, but with the 9 of Cups, you definitely have a wish. So put it out into the universe. You got a little bit of good luck coming in for the rest of the month. I don't know that anything is going to change that much this weekend. Kevin, how does it go when I start this medicine for ADHD? Okay, I think it's a slow and steady process. So you may not see much results immediately. It could be like a slow and steady sort of process. But I do think it's going to help. But it may take time. You have the world at your feet, but you have to get there. I don't know, maybe something that takes a little while. Doesn't happen all of a sudden. Grimola for the next 2 weeks. Got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your love life. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a wish that comes true. You've got a Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, and an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Being guided by the divine, romance should heat up, and you're going to have choices. So it may get complicated, but in a good way, and you're calling the shots. Kevin, is my work crush relationship ending? It's not ending. Nope. Cambria, what will happen with me and my child's father after my baby is born? It looks like it's kind of all over the place. I don't know where you guys are right now or what he's thinking, but it looks like for a while you may feel like relief, like everything is going well. And you may be like, okay, things are fine. But then something happens that may cause a breakup here with the 2 of Cups in reverse. And you might be feeling unsuccessful, and you could decide to walk away from it. But then, things slow down. And then it looks like there's indecision and a tower moment that happens. But at some point, you guys could reconnect again. This would be my suggestion. I would give him the benefit of the doubt. I would try to maintain the relationship as best you can. The ball's in his court. As long as he's doing the right thing, things should be okay. But at some point, there's going to be an issue here. I don't know all the details of the situation, so it's hard for me to say. But it looks like at some point, he has some sort of a breakdown about the situation, or it causes a tower moment and there's a breakup and you guys decide to part ways, but it's your decision. You walk away from it. But I don't think it's going to happen right away. I think he'll be around after the baby's born initially. Oh, thank you, Davy. Thank you, thank you. High Priestess, did I have an early miscarriage on January 11th? I think I was pregnant without knowing. I don't think you were. No, I don't think so. Oh, damn, this is not even the right video I got on this one. What an ass. Mystery journal for the rest of the weekend. Listen to your intuition. You may make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. You could have an argument or a disagreement with someone. It's not the end of the world. A fire sign is around: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It'll serve you well. You have the world at your feet and a wish. Put it out into the universe. You may not be looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. And life is moving forward. Got money coming in. Maybe not this weekend, but it's on the horizon. And so is a new venture. You may be doing something a little exciting or out of the ordinary sometime this weekend. Lena, General. Okay, the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. A new journey's on the horizon. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You may be traveling or planning travel, and you've got feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief when you got some good luck coming in. You could hear from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or hear back from news you've been waiting on. Looks like you have a Cancer that comes in. That could be new energy that you meet through divine timing. High Priestess, what or who is coming towards me in the rest of February? You're no longer holding yourself back. You have a Leo around. You have a Sagittarius around. You got some travel that could be coming in, or you could be planning it that you may be looking forward to, and that could make you very happy. It also looks like you're feeling a little bit more balanced, better compensated, and better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling prepared for life to move forward, and with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Capricorn enters. Julie, will Margaret take 1 or 2 weeks completing the wig? I think it's going to take 2 weeks. Adonis, Vivi's current energies towards me. A little sharp. I don't know what happened between you guys, but there's a little bit of sharp energy and a little slow and stagnant. Maybe even a little bit negative. Rest and relaxation pro. But good, it's good for you. Nora, what's coming towards me in love with M? You could be feeling as if you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. Not much around the situation changes for the better quickly. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship. I don't see a lot of romance here. I don't see a commitment, and I don't see the love cup full. If you're already in a committed relationship, fine. Communication looks like it's good, and it looks like there's a little good karma coming in. A new journey's on the horizon. If you're not in a committed relationship, I don't think it's heading in that direction, although communication looks like it's picking up. And it looks like that there could be something fun and exciting that comes in out of the clear blue sky that's fun and enjoyable. But I don't see a whole lot of romance here right now. Pumpkin Pie, has G thought about me within the past 3 days? I don't think so. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. Taylor, will this manager Candace be able to help me with my loan direct deposit issue? Yeah, she should be able to take care of it. Maggie, general for next week. Got a little bit of good luck coming in. You could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You might feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief around money or a money issue. It looks like overall it's a pretty good week. You got some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have a Sagittarius around, and you have communication comes in from somebody you've been hoping to hear from, or news you've been waiting on. Not a bad week. Julie, when do you think I will hear from Jay again? Soon, sometime before the end of the weekend. Nora, where do you see me in love by June and July of 2022? Your love life will have moved forward. Things have gotten unstuck by then. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like perseverance has paid off. Be careful. Just make sure that you don't get involved in any third-party relationships because it will bring disaster. So I would make sure whoever you get involved with is definitely single and available, and there is a new beginning on the horizon that happens before then. And it could be with a soulmate connection, and you're prepared for it. It looks like you actually have 2 fire signs that come in, so you could have some choices between now and then. But I think by then you'll be in a relationship. Bella, will the medication and walking help with weight loss? Yes, I believe so. Walking, though, I think you have to be walking pretty fast. The reason why I say that is because last week or the week before, there was one day where I went to the mall with one of my friends, and we purposely were walking around the mall before we went to dinner. And how odd, the Fitbit didn't record it as me walking at all. But on our way home, like when walking out of the mall, it recorded the 17 minutes or whatever it was that it took for us. It's very strange. I think that we just weren't walking fast enough. I think you have to go a certain pace in order to get your heart rate up enough for it to get into the zone. So just keep that in mind. Anyhow. Julie, if Jay and I are willing to meet, do you see it going anywhere? Could. You got the sun here. It's in reverse, but there could be happiness that comes to the situation. Romance could pick up. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but your perseverance could bring you to a new journey. I wouldn't write it off. I don't think that Ohio is that far away. Well, I mean, what do I know? But I want to say, and I could be wrong, but a friend of mine went, I think he went to a concert out there when we were in high school, or I don't know, he was into like comic books. It may have been a comic book convention, and I want to say it was only 4 hours away. But that might not be true. Nora, is it M that you saw in a relationship with me this summer? I don't think so. I think that it's new energy that's coming in. Cinnamon, when will I hear from the Libra guy? I'm going to say sometime before the winter ends. Maybe within the next 4 to 6 weeks. Anthony for the Cancer and me. And timing around the situation is kind of poor with Judgment in reverse, and there's not a whole lot of change coming in right now. She seems to be kind of holding herself back. She's a little stuck and stagnant. And you may be feeling hurt and burdened by this situation. I would try to disconnect from it for a little bit, because it's maybe feeling like the world is against it, and things are just kind of stuck and not moving forward quick enough. A little stagnant. I am up to Rupali. Will Satish, uncle, be successful in convincing Mukesh and Babita to do mutual settlement and alimony money by the end of February? We're offering alimony to the girl for divorce. Okay. I think it'll be successful, yeah. Kimbanese, why did the Aries suddenly stop sending me snaps like she used to, and she's just only posting on her stories now? Because she doesn't know what to do. She feels like somewhat of a disaster. She feels like a disaster in one sense, but then she feels successful in another. She doesn't know what she wants, so she's pulled her energy back. She feels a little bit like apprehensive. I don't know why. I don't know what your relationship is with her right now, but she may be feeling like she's just unsure of where she wants it to go, so she's trying to like pull her energy back a little bit or protect herself. Magic for my studies around my accounting class next week. Pretty good. You're moving forward towards greener pastures, and you got success coming in. Negativity moves into the past when you step into your own strength and your own self-confidence. Not bad. Amazing me for 24 hours. Life changes for the better quickly. You might feel like some good karma or some good justice has been served, and an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Julie, Ohio is 7 hours for me. Which would be better for me, a stationary bike or a stepper? Okay, let's see. Stationary bike. Stepper. Oh, excuse me. A stationary bike would be better. But will be my my advice to anybody. I don't care who you are. Find something that you love and go with that. Because when you find something that you love, you'll do it. Like, I can't wait to get on the treadmill tomorrow morning. Like, I just fucking love it. I know most people hate running, and like people, like, it's either you love it or you hate it. There's like no in between. But if you love that bike, you're going to do it. I hate the bike. I'm not getting on the bike. I don't want to go on the bike. And walking, I like walking, but sometimes, like, if I'm alone and I'm going to go out for a walk, it ain't ever happening. I'm going to end up running. Unless I have some sort of an injury. Because I don't know why, I just find it boring and not challenging. But running, that's just what I love. But if you love the bike, you're going to do it. And then I feel like it's worth every penny because you'll make use out of it. Oh, God, excuse me. Baron, how did T and her husband think and feel about me during our phone call today? Good. Pretty good. It may feel that you're smart, intelligent, perseverant, and well-balanced. They could be making you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have a little bit of good luck coming in, but there's a little bit of indecision around something. I don't know what that's all about. But otherwise, it looks good. Gerard, how does my love interest Anne currently feel towards me? She thinks that you're hardworking, smart and intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, creative, unique, and ambitious. Mel, you know, that's a good question. I don't know what's better, running outside or running on the treadmill. Like, running, I've always loved running outside. And I loved, like, taking big hills. And I always felt like, you know how they say when it's scary, don't look down? And I feel the same way, like, about running up a hill. Don't look up the hill. Just look down at your feet. Before you know it, you'll be at the top. So I feel like those huge hills are really challenging, and there's no way that that's not good for you. Like, that's got to be great for your endurance, and it's got to be great for your muscles, and it's a different type of, you know, like, you can't control that. Whereas with the treadmill, you can control it. You can keep it flat. But I don't know. I feel like the treadmill can kind of force you to work harder because you can adjust it. Whereas you could just go slow when you're out and not challenge yourself, and you don't really know what I should do. I haven't been setting I should set this. Why don't I do that? So that it records me running. It records it anyway, but if you set it, I don't know. It does something different. Anyway, I think that the treadmill is probably easier on your joints, and it's probably, you could probably be more conscious of how hard you're working. But I think that outside, I just think it's better. I think that the sunlight, the fresh air, all of that is all part of it. I think I'm going to go with outside. And the first mile is always the hardest. I feel like once you've gone like 3 miles, the rest of the miles are just... And the last mile, it's like that one goes by the fastest. Julie. What did Jay think about me when we were video chatting earlier? Good. His impression was good. Thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere, attractive, unique, creative, smart, interesting, intelligent. Not bad. I think you're probably going to do it again soon. Elizabeth, what is the Aquarius's intentions and next move? They may be feeling very anxious right now, but you should hear from them out of the blue pretty soon. Their intentions are for a new beginning, and there could be a new beginning around love. I don't know what's going on between the two of you. Whatever it is that they're feeling anxious about needs to move into the past first, and it will soon. And then you'll hear from them, and they're going to be looking for a new beginning. And the love cup is full. Chloe, what are his feelings and intentions towards me the next few days? Well, it looks like there is room for growth, change, and transformation around romance heating up. It looks like the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Communication comes in. Listen to your intuition. You could be seeing each other too. Looks pretty good. Mini-me, how does the Aries want us to talk? Does the Aries want us to talk again? I don't see communication coming in right now. I don't think that they have intentions for it. If you want to talk to them, I would reach out to them. Divine Goddess, are the seniors aware of the lies that this person, Akanksha? Nope, they don't know yet. They'll find out. They will find out. Pisces Moon, how did the people who noticed me talk about her? How did the people who noticed me talk to her on Friday and think about me? Wait a second. How did the people who noticed me... Oh, people notice you talking to somebody? How did they... can you rephrase that? Because I'm not sure what the question is. BD, did T put me on the list he talked about or not? I think he did. Shamante, how will I do on the quiz tonight? You should do well. You got success coming in. Things are moving forward pretty quickly, and your perseverance pays off. You should do well. Julie, what's going on with C? Does he realize I'm over it? See here. He thinks that you've walked away from him, but he still thinks he can get a new beginning. He may be feeling a little bit disappointed. He could also be having a little anxiety right now about just everything in general. But he may be even feeling a little bit held back, but no, I think he thinks that he can still get back into your good graces. What a jerk. He's a jerk. Pisces moon, the question is, how did the people who noticed me talk to her feel about me? I was talking to a girl and many people noticed. Yeah, I mean, I can't really read for like random people that we don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? It's very hard to do that, and it will be very general. You know, it's like if I'm standing in the middle of the mall and I'm talking to a friend of mine, and all those people that walk by that see me talking to this person, most people aren't going to notice. Most people aren't going to care. You know, like they just don't think anything. You just walk by. Like, how many people have you walked by that were talking to someone and they don't think anything? They just continue, unless there's like a scene, you know, screaming, yelling, and carrying on. Most people don't take notice. So let's see what the cards have to say. They maybe thought that you were passionate, strong, perseverant, confident, positive, and ambitious. But once again, you know, like, think about it. If you're in the mall and you see two people talking, you don't really think anything. You just walk past them. Unless there's something out of the ordinary, you know, like something that would grab your eye. Like an argument, or, I don't know, an argument as some kind of a display. The 4 elements. Will me and CE pass the course, or one of us will fail? Will we both pass this course? I think you're both going to pass. Yeah, I think you'll both pass. Anthony. She may tell you that this person was not very good at communicating. She may tell you that this person was a little bit disrespectful, or didn't put in enough effort. Not good with communicating. May also say that this person, they could have been a little bit on the cheap side. They may not have always been supportive, and they could be deceitful. Could have been deceitful. I don't think so. I don't think he'll be in the same area. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think that she speaks to him anymore. I don't think he's an issue. I think he's going his separate ways. I wouldn't worry about him. Julie, will Mercedes actually do the work and correct how they do what we were talking about yesterday? Okay, let's see. They will. She will. Celine, what are the characteristics of my future spouse? This person is successful, strong, growing, changing, and transforming, attractive, intelligent and intuitive, kind-hearted, and they may be either into some kind of a sport or some kind of a physical activity may be very important to them. Ina, general reading. That success coming in around work, school, or business, and you could even have a new business opportunity come in. It looks like anxiety is moving into the past, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. You've got a Scorpio coming in. You have a committed relationship coming in. If you're already in it, great. If you're not, it could be with that Scorpio. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a new journey on the horizon. Anthony, they are in different countries and she's not interested in him. I don't like his energy. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't like it either. U320, how does my mom feel about me wanting to move in with her and her boyfriend? She feels good about it. She feels, you know, glad that you feel the connection and that it's grounded and that it's a soulmate connection. That's happy. That's happy and it's good. But this is what I would say. I would be cautious only because this is kind of new. And I don't want you to get disappointed. There could be disappointment around it. I don't know how soon you plan on moving in, but I would think about whether or not you really want to do this. Only because I don't know how well you know each other yet. Or, I mean, if I'm understanding it correctly, you only just met recently. And I would be cautious that something isn't disappointing around the situation. Just because it's kind of happening fast. That's all I'm saying, you know? If you can always go back. You can always move out. But taking it slowly may be beneficial. But it's your call. You make the decision. That's only my opinion. Tay, what will Ro decide about to do about our connection? There's a little bit of negativity around the situation and poor timing. I'm going to say this person doesn't really decide anything. You may have to kind of ask them what they want or put in a little bit more effort. They're kind of stuck or stagnant. I would put in I would ask them. I wouldn't wait on them because they don't really seem to have any intentions right now. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship, but it looks like it's kind of staying the way it is right now. If you leave it up to them. Essence, general for the week ahead. Negativity moves into the past. Divine timing comes in. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your life. It could be slow and steady wins the race, but the hard work that you're putting in is coming back to you. No longer holding yourself back, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Looks like you got money coming in. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you may feel like the hard work that you put into a side business or a side hustle is paying off. Pretty good week. Cece, what did S think when I sent him the heart emoji? Thought it was cute. Harsha, general for this week. Got a little bit of good luck coming in. You could be planning a road trip. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a disappointment moves into the past. Jin, will Crystal meet my expectations if I hire her as one of my glam team? Yes, I believe so. Melfem, how did my crush S feel when she found out that she forgot my birthday? Oh, she was disappointed. Felt bad. Anthony. Okay, let's see. I don't think she's ready yet. I don't think she's seen it yet. At this point, I can't guarantee how close you'll be in the new place. I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, so that's kind of low. But you're not really there yet, so that could change. It could change, but I'm not convinced that you'll be in the same place and have the same situation. Kelly, is Rich the Aquarius still interested in me after our fight today? Yeah. Nav, general for the rest of February. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Cause for celebration comes in around your life moving forward. Got money coming in. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And an old wound starts to heal and move into the past. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. That may be a new energy, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Rose, the next move of R. This person's slow and stagnant. I wouldn't expect all that much from them. The next thing that could happen would be communication, but it may take some time. Sathi, what's N's thoughts about me? Thinks that you're successful. thinks that you are intelligent, smart, may feel that you are unique, creative, maybe even a little bit mysterious, and fun and exciting. Christine, will Ella's niece ask me to help take care of Ella? And will Ella be home from the hospital next Monday? Okay, let's see. Yeah, she should ask you for help. This would be like solid, grounded business partnerships. And I do think that she will be home next Monday or relatively soon. Yeah. Aisha, how my parents have been thinking of me lately. They may think that your life is moving forward. You're a little bit more focused. You're grounded and stable, kind-hearted, sincere, and that you have a lot of potential. They also could think that you've kind of made it over a hump, whatever that is. Like if you've been working on something, like you're coming over the hump. Or, you know, the worst is behind you. Okay, how does my sister really feel about me? Thinks that you're smart and intelligent, grounded, stable, unique, attractive, hardworking. May have a little bit of jealousy or envy there. Pallavi, love reading. Got romance coming in. And the next relationship you enter should be well balanced. You get out of it what you put into it. It should be with a fire sign, or it could be with a fire sign, or possibly a Libra. Somebody comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It's a soulmate connection that could be quite passionate. Not bad. Gloria, will I hear back from Sagittarius? He disappeared on me. Yeah, I think you'll hear from him. CT, how am I going to do my exams in the upcoming week? You should do well. Got a new venture on the horizon. You got some good karma coming back to you. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You're feeling ambitious. You should do well. It may be stressful, but you should do well. Sarah, career and finances for the rest of the month. It looks pretty good. It looks like you got some money coming in. Life is coming into balance. A disappointment is moving into the past. You have a wish around career and finances. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Pretty good. See, who else here haven't I done? Gloria, where are you donating? Which, are you doing it on Cash App or PayPal? Because I don't see anything coming in. Nikita, will I be successful with my current industry? You will be, but it could take some time. Might not happen right away. Maybe it's slow. I haven't gotten anything on Cash App since 11:06. Let me close it and go back in. Sometimes it's a little delayed. Oh, it's slow. It's whatever, it's fine. Who is going to message me on Valentine's Day? An Aquarius. You should hear from an Aquarius. And possibly a Aries. An Aries and an Aquarius. Empress of Love. Will moving down south be a good move? Yeah, I think you'll do well down there. Elizabeth, what's the next move? Communication comes in out of the blue. And he may be trying to manipulate you into something with the Emperor in reverse. I would be careful with him. He's a little manipulative. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Anthony, with your intuition, do you feel she's blocked my email? Sent her two. I don't think that she's blocked them. No, I don't think so. but there's no way that you can check on that. There's no way that you can check to see if she's blocked. Like, if you send the email, it doesn't come back with, like, a return to sender kind of a thing. I mean, I don't think that she has, but like I've said before, in any situation where somebody isn't responding, best thing to do is not reach out anymore. Not because she could block you, but just because the energy is too, you know, like even when the situations are innocent, like even friends. Have you ever had a friend? Let me tell you this story. My brother had this friend who, we liked him. He was very nice. We got along well with him. And we hung out with him every night. Not just him, but like with my friends. Like this is like when we were probably like our late teens, early 20s. But at some point, I mean, he could be a little arrogant at times. Always thought that he, like, whatever he did was better than everybody else's. But he wasn't a bad guy, and we enjoyed his company. But there came a point where, like, you couldn't do anything without, he always had to be included, and he would just show up. So, like, one time, for example, the weather, well, no, that's the way things ended. I don't remember where we really were. We may have been at my house. Me and my friend Denise and my brother were at my house. And I don't remember what happened, but he wasn't with us that night. So he went over to Denise's house when she lived with her parents at like midnight and was banging on the door. Like, you just don't do that. Like, it's midnight. First of all, you don't show up at somebody. I would never show up at someone's house and just bang on the door like that. But he was always forcing himself. If we were like out at the diner, if we didn't invite him, he would just show up. So that energy kind of pushed us away from him. Like, his energy was just so much coming at us that it was like, well, we were hiding from him because it was just too much. And we all felt the same way. Like, there's no reason why I can't go out to dinner with one of my friends without him being there. But he felt like he was always supposed to be with us. So something happened. I don't know what the situation was. I can't remember, but I know it had something to do with bad weather and my mother didn't want me out. Or maybe I don't remember where I was, but he pulled this shit on my mother. Came over banging on the door like crazy. And my mom got really like pissed. And anyway, and that was it. We didn't hear from him after that. I don't think that my mother yelled at him or anything. I think that she just told us what happened. Maybe he just got pissed off and finally fucked off after that. But that's what I'm talking about. Like that constant energy, like, I've got to be part of this. I've got to be here. I'm going to just push myself in. It builds a lot of resistance where we honestly like the guy. So if he would have just given us the space that we needed, we would not have pushed him away like that. So that's why when I talk about like reaching out to people, if that person's not reaching out to you, it's like the worst thing that you can do is to continue to reach out. Because then it gets to the point where they're like, oh God, like I'm not responding, but you keep doing this. So that's why my suggestion would be not to send anymore, because you're just not getting a response. And it's just going to keep building more resentment. Anyway. Anthony, I think that your intentions are fine. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. As far as like, you're not doing anything wrong or crazy or anything. But, like my friend was kind of crazy. But it's like, it's the energy of the situation. It's like, and that's it could just, it doesn't help. It hurts the situation. Coco, General. It looks like you've got happiness coming out over your life. It looks like all of a sudden things start to get unstuck and move forward. Got the Lover's card here, which means a soulmate connection is coming in. Or if you're already with this person, great, things look good. Not with anyone, you have a Gemini and an Aries coming in. That could be potential. Looks like romance is heating up regardless of where you are in your love life. And with the Four of Cups in reverse, somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have the world at your feet. Got the world at your feet. HK. Will I meet any men tonight? You could meet a Leo tonight. Oh, good night, Anthony. I'll see you tomorrow. Divine Cancer, general for the next 3 days. Your intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. Your perseverance pays off, and you feel as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. When a wish comes true, have a little bit of patience. If you're feeling stuck or stagnant around something or someone, have a little bit of patience. Communications coming in from somebody that you've been hoping to hear from, or you're getting news of something that you're waiting on. Whatever it is, it's positive news. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past, and so is a disappointment. Nana, general. Listen to your intuition. You've got a Pisces coming in. Negativity is moving into the past. A wish is coming true. Step into your own ambition, and you're able to accomplish a lot. You're no longer holding yourself back. No longer feeling anxious. Cause for celebration comes in around finances. And you could be laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Let me just answer this. Brucci, general. Get a new journey on the horizon. Slow and steady wins the race, but you're headed towards the 10 cups being full. With the King of Cups, you have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You also have a Virgo here. Cause for celebration comes in when you lay down the law and you stand up for yourself. It also looks like anxiety is moving into the past, and you're not holding yourself back. New opportunities are coming in, and you're taking them, and it looks good. Isabella, general for next week. Okay, it looks like things change for you for the better quickly. You got a soulmate connection that could be moving forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have a Gemini that comes in. You could also have an Aquarius. Put a wish out into the universe, you just might get it. Stepping into your own ambition brings in a new journey. No longer feeling stuck or stagnant. And negativity is moving into the past. Looks like a damn good week. U320, the meeting with my mother is very short. She and her boyfriend are very close, and I wanted to stay longer, and she also wanted me to stay there, but her boyfriend wanted to spend time with her alone. Was that it? My suggestion, and this is only my opinion, you can do whatever you want. My suggestion would just be to protect yourself and go slowly, only because it's new. And, you know, I don't want to see you get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the situation was with you guys. You know, I know that you just met her, and if it was a short meeting, but I would get to know her a little bit better first before you make a decision like that. Only because I don't want to see you get hurt. And, you know, like I say it all the time, when you're an adult, and I don't know how old you are, it doesn't matter, because at some point you'll be old. you can kind of accept people for who they are when you get, you know, but when you're young, it can be very painful. And I would just suggest taking things slowly, only because I don't want to see you get hurt. And you always have that connection, whether you live together or not. The connection is still there. But I would protect yourself. Just for right now, anyways. Julie, how will C feel when he finds out about the craziness and the stupidity with M? Disrespected. And he's going to have like a tower moment. It won't be pretty. Oh, well. Mel, have I made the right decision in love? Yes, I believe you have made the right decision. Yes, yes, yes. Is there anybody here that I have not answered for yet? Oh, you're in college, so you're young. That's it? Nobody else? If that's it, then I will sign off for tonight, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here tonight, and have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.